As promised, I have another Trader Joe's haul. About half of it I'm going to do here as a taste test, and then the other half is frozen stuff that I'll do like later throughout the week, but will also be in this video, interspersed with the taste tests. I think I'll start with the fruity jellies. I'd never seen these before. Kettle cooked soft gummy candy. I don't know how the kettle cooking makes them different. No artificial flavors or coloring. Looks like they use vegetable juice and turmeric for the colors. This has been opened, as you can probably tell. My kids have had some. Partner had one and then just looked at me like, I take that to mean not the best. The kids really liked them, but kids will just eat like straight sugar. There's supposed to be a bunch of different flavors: orange, raspberry, lemon, blueberry, grape, mandarin. Which one is blueberry? I'm gonna try this light pink one first. Hell no. I think that's supposed to be grape. It's very medicinal, grape medicine kind of tasting. For light pink, what? That's so confusing. Give me some artificial colors. Give me some nice deep purple so I know what I'm eating. Now this one I would think could be grape, right? That one's better. Honestly, I would guess orange or mandarin. Let me try the actual orange and see. Okay, that's orange. There's lemon too somewhere. Here's that darker pink. I haven't tried one of these. I'm pretty sure that one's clementine. There is a clementine flavor in there. I love clementine or mandarin. But the first taste I got was this like ass, musty ass taste. I don't know. And it just stayed the whole time. I had to spit it out. It was so gross. The aftertaste, I just get clementine. So just chew it for like 2 seconds, spit it out, and then it's good. As much as I love fruity gummy things, I would not buy these again. Number one, the sugar coated crunchy gummy thing is not my favorite. I often like I like crunchy and creamy together, like those candy cane JoJo cookies, delicious, but crunchy and gummy is not my favorite thing. And also it's more of the like wet gummy, which again, not my favorite thing. I guess I'll keep ranking. Oof, man, I'd give these 2 out of 10. Not a good start. Pink Lady apple chips, cinnamon sugar apple chips. So pretty simple. It's just Pink Lady apples, which I love. They're a little bit tart, nice and crisp, nice and crunchy, with cinnamon and sugar on them. There's actually a new apple coming out of Washington State. They just named it. They did like a contest. It's called Sunflare, and it's a mix of Pink Lady Crisp apple and Honey Crisp, I think, which I could have sworn that's what the Cosmic Crisp apple is. I thought it was a mix of those two. But yeah, it's called Sunflare, and they say it will be on the market in like 2029. They actually first developed this like back in the late 90s, right? That's how long it takes. Apple propagation. Yeah, smells like cinnamon sugar. I guess apple, kind of. You definitely get the cinnamon, and the apple is quite tart, which I really like. That's kind of my problem with most apple chips, is they're just not. They seem like they're made from like Golden Delicious or one of those shit apples. Not bad. Would I choose this over a fresh Pink Lady apple? Absolutely not. Especially given, let's see, 10 grams added sugar in just a 1 ounce serving, 13 chips. No, I'll take the apple. It's not delicious enough to justify the calories. 5 out of 10, they're good. Like if that's all I had to eat somewhere as like a snack, I would eat them, but I would not buy them again. So 5 is like, it's edible. So the first frozen thing I tried was the Korean Beefless Bulgogi, and I followed the cashier's recommendation to, well, he said to thaw it in the fridge 24 hours before. Otherwise, it's just a block, and you can see here, yeah, it's just a block. To just put this straight into the pan, it's not going to come apart for a while, and you're just going to have a little bit of it that's brown, So I forgot to put it in the fridge. So instead I put it in the microwave and defrosted it for a couple minutes, cooked it in the pan for a few minutes, and it's sweet. There are very few savory, sweet, and salty things that I like. This is not one of them. I thought I could eat more of it. Like I thought I could have a meal of it. I put it with some rice and some scallions and avocado. I didn't make it far through it. It just, no. Hopefully I got some video showing the texture. I don't remember if I did or not, but it's not super chewy. I think they did a pretty good job on the texture. It's got a good amount of protein, so that's gonna bump up my score a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I'd give it like a 4. Let's go with another cinnamon thing. This one, I hope I like it. I love Snickerdoodles, one of my absolute favorite cookies. These look like soft, pillowy little squares. They are gluten-free, I think. Yeah, they are vegan and gluten-free. My kids have had them and they really like them. First ingredient, brown rice flour, then cane sugar, then dates. They've got pear juice concentrate as well. Not a huge fan of that. Was it the Kind ice cream? They had vegan ice cream and it was sweetened with like almost exclusively pear juice, and the flavor, the pear, was just weird. Partner loved it. That's like his favorite ice cream. I don't even think they make it anymore. They look like squares on the package, but no, they're circles. But yeah, very soft. All right, there's the weird. Pretty good cinnamon flavor. There's a little bit of graininess, but to be fair, Snickerdoodles are kind of grainy from like the sugar, on them, the sugar coating. But this is more of like in the dough, it's a little bit grainy. I don't know if it's the pear juice or not, but there's definitely like a what's that? That's not supposed to be there. I know I complained about the graininess, but honestly, I think this texture is better than I expected. It's not bad at all. It's nice, dense, but not too dense, nice and chewy. I can see why my kids like these. Despite the 7 grams of added sugar, they are still very sweet. I mean, the second ingredient is still sugar and then dates. Not bad. I would give those 6. I wouldn't buy them again unless my kids really wanted them, but I personally wouldn't for myself. But if I were somewhere and someone had them, I'd be like, oh, yummy. So that's a 6. That's what a 6 means. The next frozen one was this Roti with Thai red curry. 3 flaky layered flatbreads with spicy vegetable red curry. And I will give it that. The curry is actually spicy. It's nice and spicy. But again, it's too sweet, disgustingly sweet to me. And the flatbread, it's frozen bread, so it's not terrible. You put it in the pan, you cook them separately, right? You just warm up the curry, heat up the roti. Is that how you say it? Roti? That does not sound right. You heat up the bread in a pan for a few minutes. It's very greasy. But the problem, like the freezing problem, is just, it's kind of gummy. I was starving, so I ate it. I was like, bread. But it was not ideal. Look at this amount of food. This is like 800 calories for this tiny amount of food, and that's because there's just so much fat. This is like a day's worth of saturated fat. That's amazing, which would be fine for a once in a while thing. It's just so sweet and greasy, and the amount of vegetables, like they added some so that it doesn't feel like it's just like a dip with bread, but like really it's just a fatty dip with fatty bread. Not worth the calories. Oh God, a 3? What next? Well, I guess I'll do this one because I have actually tried these. I think I recorded myself trying them. They're these sunflower butter cookies with roasted sunflower seeds. These are also gluten-free. They also have dates, and the first ingredient is sunflower seed butter. That's pretty surprising to me. Then cane sugar, then brown rice flour, then dates, pear juice concentrate, so very similar to the Snickerdoodles, but only 6 grams of added sugar in 2 cookies. You know what, before I continue, I want to say something. I just read a comment, and I've gotten lots of these comments, it's not the only one, on the Trader Joe's seasonal taste test that I did. Someone was like, it's all processed, it's all sugar, like it's all unhealthy food. Like, okay, so what do you want? You want like a fruit and vegetable taste test? What? Trying the watermelon at Trader Joe's, trying the apples? I mean, I would actually do that. I was just talking about the new sunflower apple. That's not the point. Like if I'm doing, vegan foods, it's probably gonna be processed sugary stuff, maybe some frozen meals that like are a little bit healthier. I'm not gonna be trying the Trader Joe's grapes or the Trader Joe's garlic powder. I think my audience is smart enough to know that like these are sometimes foods. These are not healthy foods. I'm not going to treat you guys like babies, right? And have a disclaimer every time that's like, hey, don't get half of your calories from Snickerdoodles, gluten-free or not. I do want to do an apple taste test now, though. All right, sunflower butter cookies. I'm going to pretend like I haven't eaten it before. I mean, I don't really remember what it tasted like. Similar size to the Snickerdoodle, more of a kind of square shape, I guess. As someone who loves sunflower seeds, hates sunflower butter, these are not bad. I like the texture. They're super, super dense and chewy. Not as soft and pillowy like the Snickerdoodles. They're like really dense, which I personally like. But yeah, you definitely taste the sunflower butter. That and maybe dates is pretty much all you taste. But it's really not bad. My kids love these, by the way. This is actually the second box I've bought. They went through the first one so quickly. They keep asking me to put these in their lunch. I would give those, I think, a 5. Again, it's very sunflower butter-y. I'm sure if I ate more than one of those, like, oh, no, no, no. But I really like that texture. I would like to see other flavors with that texture, like maybe a chocolatey one or just peanut butter cookie. Ooh, peanut butter date cookie. The third frozen meal I made, crispy vegetable pouches, handmade crispy wontons filled with savory vegetables. And it's basically spring rolls and it's delicious. Tiny little purse spring rolls. It's just so good. My kids were like, hell yeah. They were all so happy about this. It was so funny. There's not much more to say. You know, it's nice, crispy spring roll, right? It's got a little bit of vegetable inside. It's delicious. Need some spicy Chinese mustard. There's not that much in a box, unfortunately, but even still, I will buy these again. 8 out of 10. This one I tried with the crispy vegetable pouches. It was a very healthy dinner, as you can imagine. These Taiwanese green onion pancakes. Again, like the Roti, we have the bread issue, the frozen bread issue. This was much better than the Roti. Number one, it was not nearly as greasy. And I thought the flavor was pretty good. It was really mild, so you mostly just taste green onion, and I love green onion. I ate an entire one of these, which is like 300 calories. My 8-year-old liked it. My 5 and 2-year-old, they ate a little bit, and partner was like, no, it's frozen bread. No. And I still have some left over. It comes with 5 of these huge, like tortilla-sized things. But even still, like, not great. I'd give it like a 5. Let's go ahead and do another sunflower seed thing so I can be done with the sunflower and get the taste out of my mouth. Dark chocolate sunflower seed butter cups, also gluten-free. I've bought these before for the kids and they love them. They had some with their Sunday sweets yesterday. Nothing healthy about these. It's chocolate, cocoa moss, sugar, cocoa butter, sunflower seeds, powdered sugar, cane sugar, starch, cocoa butter, sea salt. I don't think water's gonna cut it. That's the sunflower seed butter taste that I know and hate. So the reason the cookies are more acceptable to me is that they don't have that super bitter, like off taste that sunflower seed butter has to me. This little thing has that taste. So that is just inedible to me. And it's not nearly as sweet. It could just be that. It could be the sweetness in these is offsetting that taste. These are not as sweet. Oh no, is it raining? Fucking Portland. There's like 5% chance of rain. It rains. Partner just took baby to the playground. Jeez. I need something not sweet. I think I'm gonna heat up some of this lentil soup, organic lentil vegetable soup. Oh, I haven't been saying the prices of everything. Well, I guess I'll put it on the screen, but I'll just go ahead and say the price, $2.49. So I think the same price as like the, what is it, Progresso? I think that's the kind that I normally get. What's the size of that? Oh, the can's all rusted on this one. Not the Trader Joe's, but my garden vegetable. Did I just buy it like that and did not even notice? Oh, this one's 18.5 ounces, so a little bit bigger. It looks like so much bigger. Oh, no, it doesn't. So this is, I think, very similar to the Progresso lentil. I think it might have more vegetables. Like this has carrot in it. I don't think the Progresso one has carrot. What I normally do when I eat these soups is I mix them. So I'll do half of the garden vegetable and I'll do half of the lentil. I remember I made a what I eat in a day of like lazy, like super easy, but still like affordable foods. And that was one of them, just having these like Progresso soups. Of course, then when I made that video, they would regularly have them on sale for like $1. Yeah, they don't do that anymore. All right, I'm gonna heat this up. Okay, having seen it and smelled it, I'm wondering if it's actually made by Progresso because it is very similar to the Progresso canned soup. Man, do I need to open one of those? Should have followed directions and covered it because that popped all over my microwave. Definitely smells like the Progresso lentil. Like I said, this one does not have carrot, so the ingredients are a little bit different. This one doesn't have any yeast extract. It's got more vegetables. Tastes basically exactly like this guy. Oh, there's a tiny bit of spice in the back of my throat. I think this does, yeah, it has cayenne pepper. That's nice. Oh, I cannot eat soup without burning my tongue. That is good. It tastes pretty much exactly like this. I think it's like a slightly upgraded version of this. And I like that it has more vegetables instead of the Progresso lentil and garden vegetable and mixing them. I think I'll just buy this. It's a good size too. I mean, it's like, it kind of, you can kind of see. It's not a huge bowl, but it's pretty much filling up the bowl. Whereas with the Progressos, I usually like split them in half. I do like being able to just dump everything out. Per container, 360 calories, 21 grams of protein. Pretty darn good. Progresso is 370, 22 grams. Wow. I mean, like it's canned soup, right? I'm not comparing this to like delicious homemade lentil stew or anything, but for canned soups, at least a 7. I will definitely buy this again. Also, it's like really nice to have something salty after all the sweet, so could be that. People were predicting that I would hate the gingerbread creamer in coffee, and they were right. Third time's the charm. I tried it for the third time and oh no, I'm done. So this one, vegetable pad thai, I was supposed to have this while I was having the crispy pouches and the green onion pancake things. But I forgot about it. I put it in the microwave. I cooked it for 2 minutes, like it said, took it out, stirred it up, put it in for another 2 or 2.5 minutes, and then just left it there. Partner found it later that night, and I was already in bed, and he ate it and was like, oh, okay, I can see why she just left it. It's not good. He said it's very, very bland. It does say it's mild, I think, on the packaging. But yeah, he said he had to add like soy sauce. It just was way too bland. And basically no tofu. I noticed that when I was stirring it up, there were like 3 small pieces of tofu. Come on. But yeah, I won't rate this one since I didn't actually try it. This was the next frozen meal I tried. Sorry, I have a cold right now. I watched a Korean chef pronounce it, or I listened to it. Jumeokbap? I don't know. I couldn't. It didn't help. Korean rice ball with plant-based beefless bulgogi and vegetables. So it's kind of like a Japanese onigiri, very similar to that. I don't know why they have them shaped like onigiri here, because everything I saw when I looked these up was that they're a circle. Like that's the big difference between these and onigiri. These are supposed to be spheres, but whatever. It comes with 3. You just put them in the microwave very, very fast. And pretty good. Again, pretty sweet, but not nearly as sweet as the curry or even the bulgogi on its own. Unlike the bread stuff, this is something that freezes really well. So the texture was pretty nice. But like I said, three rice balls in a bag, right? It's like mostly rice, just not worth the price. But again, pretty tasty. So a 5. All right, let's do another sweet thing. And then I have one more savory thing. And then I have something that there's basically no way I'm gonna like it. God, it's gonna be so nasty. I can't believe I actually bought it. Speculoos Cookies. I think this is something they've had for a long time. They have palms, so I've never gotten them before. But I think this is what the like speculoos cookie butter is based on. It's supposed to taste like these. These are a Belgian thing. Crisp caramelized cinnamon spiced Belgian cookies. I mean, that sounds pretty good. It's like a cinnamon animal cracker. That's what it smells like. Or like a Teddy Graham? Yeah, it smells like a Teddy Graham. It's basically a cinnamon graham cracker with a different texture, with a drier, more grainy texture. Honestly, I think I would prefer a cinnamon graham cracker over these because of the texture. And I think the graham crackers are slightly less sweet. These are quite sweet. This makes me want peanut butter. I used to eat the cinnamon graham crackers with peanut butter on top. Ooh, it's so good. Yeah, I think that's just not my favorite texture. Like, I really don't have a, dry, crisp, soft, chewy preference when it comes to cookies. It's cookies. I'll eat them. Either way, they're good. But that's like a little too dry for me. But still really good. Like, I would still give them a 6. I wouldn't buy them, but if someone had them, yes, I would eat them. Another savory guy, we've got the vegan spinach and cashew ravioli. Thin stuffed pasta with spinach and a velvety cashew filling. Velvety cashew, I'm skeptical. I don't think I've ever had a blended up cashew thing and thought velvety. It's a very thick, sort of creamy thing, So I'm going to cook these really quick. Very simple. Boil the water, add a little salt, add the pasta for 3 to 4 minutes, drain, and then put your favorite sauce on it. I think I'm just going to put red sauce on it. I'll try a couple with just a little olive oil, and I'll try some with the Trader Joe's tomato basil or whatever, my favorite pasta sauce. I should have done this before. Like, I should have had it cooking while I was making the soup, maybe. All right, so I have one with nothing and then one with the Trader Joe's marinara. This is with nothing on it. Not bad at all. Good amount of salt. Oh man, dropped it on the damn floor. All right, well, try the marinara one. This one I wish I had a dog. Okay, all I taste is marinara. I would not recommend the marinara because that's all you taste. These are pretty light. I mean, I'm just eating them like this. It's good. But you could do a little bit of olive oil or something. Maybe, well, I was going to say the Trader Joe's vegan pesto, but then all you're going to taste is pesto. Oh no, that's too hot. Don't do that. And I don't like spinach. That's good. It doesn't have a strong cashew flavor to me. I know some people don't like cashew. It's just a very mild, savory thing. It's really good. I would not say it's velvety at all. It's almost like it's just a blended up like vegetable puree. I know that sounds disgusting, but it's really good. Oh, is this one empty? What? Is this another one? Or no, this just has like a tiny bit. They need to work on the consistency there, but really, really good. I mean, I just ate like 6 of them. What did those cost? Those were $3.99. That's not terrible. It's a pretty small package. I mean, how much are the Kite Hill? I feel like they're more than that. I would definitely buy those. Again, I will give those, I'll give them an 8. This was the last one I tried, and it's another one I have no idea how to pronounce. Stir-fried Thai rice noodles with vegetables, tofu, and soy sauce. So first, tofu is a little bit misleading. Like the pad thai, there's barely any in here. A few tofu sheets, a few tiny cubes of tofu. It is overwhelmingly rice noodle, really starchy, gummy rice noodle. And when I was cooking it, I could smell the bok choy, and I love bok choy, but it's pretty bitter. Like, I don't know, does bok choy just not freeze well or something? Because even that part was not good. Also, like the pad thai, again, I didn't taste it. This is according to partner. Very bland. There's no spice or anything. It's not quite salty enough. What did I give the curry? Like a 3? I think I'd give this a 3 as well, but they're definitely bad for different reasons. Actually, I think I'll give this a 2. I think I'd rather have the curry. I'd rather have the bread. The bread part in this, the noodles, is like truly disgusting. I think I might have spit it out. All right, now, oh man. Why? I don't want the last thing. Oh God. Oh God. I just want more ravioli. Instead, I have to eat boba. Instant boba kit, brown sugar, tapioca pearl drink mix, vegan, gluten-free, ready in less than a minute. I have never had boba before, not because I'm against sugary sweet drinks, but because I'm against that shit. The balls, the gummy, are they gummy? Are they like chewy? I don't know. Starchy tapioca balls in a drink. That sounds so terrible, but Maybe it'll be funny. It says it comes with 4 boba pouches and 4 paper straws. Oh no. Paper straws are the worst. My 5-year-old, whenever we go to Next Level Burger, I think that's the only place that has them. My 5-year-old's always like, no, I need to start carrying straws because they just fall apart so quickly and they're just nasty to drink out of. All right, so I'm going to microwave this. Place pouch upright in a microwave safe cup. Heat on high for 45 seconds and then pour it into a cup or glass or whatever and add ice and milk. So here's the little baggie warmed up. I guess you're just warming it up enough so it'll come out of the plastic. Microwaving a plastic bag just feels so wrong. Oh, it's syrupy, but I'm not drinking this, right? I'm not just drinking syrup. Oh, I should put this in a glass. I really should have made a bigger hole because I'm just squeezing all the little balls out. Oh God. So I'm not drinking this, right? No, you add ice in the milk. It's gonna be fine. Here's the stupid straw. I have no idea what the ratio is supposed to be. That looks right, I guess. I don't know. That looks better except for the bugs on the bottom. Oh God. Okay, let me just get it without the balls first. Whoa. Ugh. It's like I just mixed brown sugar and soy milk, like half a cup of brown sugar. It's so sweet. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. I will eat 10 of these before I drink. That is so sickeningly sweet. No offense if you like it. I'm not used to drinking sweet stuff. I don't know, when I make a smoothie, it's pretty sweet. It's just like straight sugar, I guess is my problem. And I did use unsweetened soy milk. I like the ice. Oh, the straw sucks. All right. Okay, I can do it. Oh God. See, it's the not knowing. I don't know if I'm gonna get one and like when it's gonna get to my mouth. Okay. I'm getting ice. Your ice is tricking me. There it is. Why? Okay. It's not as bad as I thought. For some reason, I was thinking it was gonna like pop. But no, it's just straight gummy starch. Foul. As someone who loves fruit snacks, no. I know this is a cultural thing. I'm not trying to, look, I eat gross, dumb shit. I mean, fruit snacks are pretty gross. Let's be real. Things in a thing and you suck them up in the straw. Although, I love like milkshakes with cookie dough pieces. That's kind of balls of stuff that you suck up through a big straw. It would help if it weren't so sweet. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like American boba and real boba is not this sweet and maybe has better flavors. That would help a lot. It didn't make me gag, but there's nothing redeeming about that except for the soy milk and the ice. I'll give it a 1 for being cold. $3.99, and that gets you 4. There are 4 drinks in there, 4 pouches. That's probably pretty good, right? I imagine you go buy boba somewhere, it's going to be like at least $3, $4, $5. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'm sure all the frozen meals I tried were just fantastic. I'm sure I loved all of them. I would love to know your thoughts on any of this stuff you've tried, if you love it, if you hate it, if you feel about boba like I feel about boba. I always think of the Always Sunny episode now, the dentist one, where he's trying to fix his blood pressure and he just does this whole like fantasy, and part of it is going to this boba shop or like a tea shop. All he can get is boba, the sugary, drink, and then he goes to pay and he has to use the app to pay. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do like and subscribe. And of course, thank you so much to all of my supporters here on YouTube and on Patreon, patreon.com/unnaturalvegan. I do post 2 exclusive videos a month for tier 2 patrons. This is now my I've been doing it longer than that, but I've been doing the controversial ones. Let me backtrack. So I do one vlog a month, and then I do one like controversial topic every month. And this will be my 3rd year of doing a controversial for the 2nd exclusive video. Anyway, thanks again, guys. New video soon. Gotta say, I really hate the packaging on these. Like, how do you close? How do you, what? What? I had 3 bites of soup and I'm hot and sweaty. Like, what?